Hi everybody and welcome to the January Q&A video. I'm Andrew Rhodes, your host here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel as always, and if my little experiment doesn't work, you're obviously noticing a giant green circle behind my head. I picked up a green screen at work for $10 and trying to make some improvements here on my channel, so we're still in the experimental phase. Still experimenting. I also apologize if you're hearing the audio. I don't know what in the hell's causing that this time around because it's my same mic that I usually use for the Q&A videos. I don't know what's causing that this time. I don't know. I know I'm using a different computer this time, but that shouldn't be the issue. I don't know what's causing it. I do apologize if you're hearing it. I'm trying my damnedest to correct it, but it's not the mic. It can't be the mic because I don't have this problem on either of my other computers. So I don't know what the hell's going on. It could just be something with this one. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, not the point. The point this time around, though, is that I'm here with my 6. Count them 6 questions that were asked, ironically, by one fan this month. 6 questions. This way you can pause that, by the way. Here, I'll give you a second. Pause it. Okay, cool. Now that you know what the questions are, let's get into this. So, first question. If you could hang out with any video game character, who would it be? E.g. Sonic, Mario, Mega Man, Luigi, etc. So, I would definitely want to hang out probably with Ryu from Street Fighter. Not mostly for the fact that, oh my god, you want to train? No. God, no. Hell no. Mostly for the concept that I kind of feel like if I were to hang out with Ryu from Street Fighter, I think it would be pretty cool. But definitely Ryu. I'd love to hang out with Pikachu. Just the little pet, the little mouse. Charizard would be pretty cool to hang out with. You said any video game character, so that qualifies. Pokemon would qualify for that. Definitely the Golden Sun gang. I'd want to hang out with them. Sonic, I'm not a huge chili dog fan, but if he doesn't want to eat some french fries and some pizza, I'm down with that. I'd be down. I'd be down to hang out with Sonic if he wants to have some chili and some pizza. I'd be down to hang with Sonic. I'd be down to hang with him then. Him and I'd be pretty cool then. We'd be tight. We'd be tight then. Yeah. Mario Sonic. Mega Man would be pretty cool to hang out with, but which Mega Man are we talking about? Are we talking OG Mega Man from like the animated TV series, or the original games? Are we talking Zero, like Mega Man Zero from the Mega Man Zero games? Or are we talking NT Warrior, like Mega Man.exe? Because if it's .exe, definitely. Definitely if it's .exe. Even Mega Man Zero, I'd love to hang out with just for a little bit. But if we're talking .exe, which would be Hub, definitely. But yeah, there's a lot of other ones, but those definitely. All right, next question. Would you like to appear in live streams as a special guest? Oh, there's a PS on here. I showed up on someone's live streams last year. I was in a couple live streams already. Not physically, like you didn't see me. It's not like this where you can see me, but I can't see you. I was in the comments. I was there. It was Zero the First when he did his Golden Sun walkthrough. Because all of a sudden, I was thinking about Golden Sun like the whole day. And I'm like, hey, someone's been having me think about Golden Sun again. And then just like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking about Golden Sun. And I'm like, man, I really want to play Golden Sun again. And then just like that, I see that Zero the First is playing Golden Sun. I'm like, okay. So I kind of watched it, and then I tuned in for the rest of them. Except for one. When he did the Lost Age, I wasn't there when he took on the Jupiter Lighthouse, that episode, because it came up on a Saturday night, and I had to record my podcast. I did kind of sneak in a little bit. I didn't comment or anything, but I did kind of sneak in to watch a little bit of it, see what was going on, but I didn't leave any comments, so there was that. But I had a lot of fun doing that. You meet a lot of fun people when you're in the comment section of a live stream. You meet a lot of fun people. You can share opinions. I had a freaking blast doing that. I loved every second of it. In fact, I'd love to do that again. Um, hell, I'd love to do my own live streaming if I had the if I had the way for all, I would love to do my own live stream. But yeah, definitely that was a lot of fun. That was a large amount of fun. I know I did. He did a was it Tales of? He did one of the Tales games. Because I kind of gave him the idea with Tales of Symphonia, and he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, I know a game I could play," and I had never heard of it before, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so there was that. I did pop in on a couple other live streams that other people have done. Mostly just left one comment and ended up getting like okay, the comment section is getting a little nasty. I'm just gonna back out now, or oh, okay, it's getting a little trashy. I'm gonna back out now, or oh, I gotta get something else done. So I was here for a little bit. Okay, I kind of walked in, said hi, and walked out. So there is that. I know Oppai Suzaku. I was on his anniversary stream for a little bit. Not physically. You didn't even hear me. But I was there. But I mean, if you're talking like, if I'd ever want to be appear in a live stream, like physically appear, yeah, I would love to. That'd be a lot of fun. There'd be a lot of way for all to get that to work out right. But yeah, I would love to. That would be a lot of fun, I think. What are your all-time favorite anime studios of all time? Okay. Madhouse. They brought some good stuff to the table. I'm actually going to say the Sunrise, Bandai Namco, Bandai's thing, but Sunrise was good. Viz, because I will say this, I did like Naruto, I did like Bleach, Funimation, because obviously, before it was murdered and massacred, Dragon Ball Z was my favorite. That was one of my high up ones. Sailor Moon was another one. I think that was Viz. Well, I was Deke, actually, but then I think it went to Viz. So definitely those, like off the counter ones, I would really have to look. But obviously, Studio Ghibli, because they are an anime studio. I do like a lot of their stuff. But yeah, I really have to sit down and like give you a more definitive answer. But just a majority of the main Monopoly ones, I do like. I'm not gonna lie, but I'd really have to sit down. Studio Trigger did some damn good shit with. Oh my god, with Gridman, that was beautiful. I finally did get around to catching some of Dyna Xeon, and they did a beautiful job with that. Now we're supposedly getting another one now, so hell yes. I'm loving every second of it. I think it's great. But yeah, those definitely. Studio Trigger, Studio Madhouse, or I think it's just Madhouse. They do some good stuff too. They do. If we want to go like somewhat animated, like somewhat anime, there was a company called Moonscope. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of them before. They did Code Lyoko. That was really good. But it's not anime, but it's anime themed. I'm not gonna qualify it as anime because I don't want to be massacred. But I don't want to have to turn in my weeb card. Okay, I don't. No, sorry, my otaku card. I'm above weeb. I'm an otaku. I don't want to have to turn in my otaku card. But they were good. They were definitely a good studio. They did some great stuff. So them too. There's a lot of them, but just ones that, while I could definitely say, oh yeah, Kyoto Animation. God knows, I love Hakua. The Melancholy of Haruhi Shizumiya. It's freaking beautiful, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, there's a lot of them. There are a lot of them that are good. So. All right, this is gonna be like a short. This is actually gonna be like a short Q&A. I'm already halfway. I'm already halfway through the questions. Well, yeah, it's a short Q&A this month, folks. I'm sorry. I'm already halfway through the questions. What are your favorite dreams of all time? I don't want to sound trashy, but the ones where I'm rich and I don't have to do shit. I can just like relax and just kind of just go about whatever the hell I want to do. Like I don't feel like doing this today. I want to do this, and I was like, I don't have to worry about finances. Those are the dreams that I like. Those are the ones that like I said, I don't want to sound trashy or anything. It's just that. I just never appreciated the whole concept of you really need to go to work, you need to have a job, you can't do what you want to do in life because, of course, you need money to survive. And for me, that's always been something that's bothered the hell out of me, and it always will. And that's the main thing. But for me, those are the types of dreams when I'm like kind of free and I can I can do whatever the hell I really want to do within the scope of the law, of course. I can do like whatever I want to do. Hey, I don't want to do this today. I'm going to do this today. Hey, I want to sit on my ass all day and play video games. That's what I want. I want to build models. That's what I'd like to do. Without the fear or the worry of, I got to do this. I got to make the money to pay the bills. Without that fear, I think those are my nice dreams. Those are some of my favorites. We're talking like obscure ones. Well, there was one when I was a kid, Mutant Mudmen. That I will never forget. I caught hell for this from my mom because she's like, I'm explaining the dream to her. I'm like, well, the only way that could be defeated was by a flamethrower. And she's just looking at me like, what were you watching last night before you went to bed? And I'm like, cartoons. I was like, I was watching cartoons. I don't know how to answer that. But yeah, definitely the ones where I don't have to worry about like issues and stuff. I kind of like those. So those are some of my favorite dreams. I want to say. Do you love it when people acknowledge your existence? That's nice. I mean, let's face it. I don't just come out here and do this to hear myself talk. If I want to hear myself talk, I can record myself and play it on my MP3 player over and over and over again. I can say, Andrew, you're a great man. You're beautiful. You're handsome. I could be like Buddha Bob was to be that day and say that I'm a beautiful, handsome man. By the way, that's a PTSD nightmare there from a few weeks ago. But yes, you get the idea. If I want to hear myself talk, I could just literally record myself and play back ad infinitum. I do this. I enjoy it. So when somebody acknowledges my existence, like, hey, I saw this YouTuber, or I listened to this YouTuber, I should say. I listened to this YouTuber. He did this really cool rant about something. I kind of enjoy that. That to me was like, hey, this is really cool. It means that my videos are getting around. People are seeing them. And for me, that was really nice. But yes, as far as do I like it when my existence is acknowledged? Yes. Yes. It is actually nice. It means I'm not a faceless individual that is amongst the crowded herd of the human race. And for those of you that don't know what that means, imagine every single person in the human race in a crowd. One gigantic crowd. And you're trying to pick one particular person out of that crowd. You can't yell their name. You can't scream at them. You can't hold a sign up or anything. You have to pick them out just by seeing them. Yes, it is kind of nice then to have my existence acknowledged. Because then I kind of feel like I'm the one person that they're pointing out amongst the crowd of millions of others. So yeah, I do kind of like that. Would I enjoy it a little more? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I have to do some work though for it, but yeah, probably. But otherwise, yeah, I do enjoy it. I do love it. Yes, definitely. When people acknowledge my existence, I'm not gonna feign it and go, yeah, I'm just gonna be vain about it. No, I do kind of like it. It is nice. It means that somebody out there is at least watching what I do. They're listening to what I do. They're, because my channel is fixed up. Most of my videos, especially the podcasts, that you can put it on while you're doing something else because I can multitask. So for me, having something on in the background just like kills off the quiet. Having something on in the background is just what I wanted my channel to be. So, it's not a crap ton of views, but hey, it's what I designed it for. I am trying to make some improvements and add in some visual stuff here and there. I am planning some other stuff, and I'll get into that at the end of the video since I'll have some extra time, since I only had 6 questions. No apologies. But yeah, so, do I love it? Yes. But I like it a little more? Just a bit. Just a bit. All right. Last question that I'll get into something that I'm sure everybody's going to love to hear, some upcoming stuff. You're going to love this stuff. So anyway, last question here. How many microphones do you have / used to own in the past, like the lapel mic? Okay. So, obviously, I have this one. So that's one. I had my old Rock Band. I still actually have it yet. When the game Rock Band, you had this USB microphone that you could plug into the front of the PS2. I actually bought one of those at GameStop, And when I first started doing my podcast, that was the mic that I had used. Now, technically, I had gotten it to do karaoke on, it was Guitar Hero World Tour. And after my mom made the comment, and I quote, of, I sound like I'm murdering cats, I think was how she had worded it. I'm like, okay. So, and I was using it for when I started doing comedy here on YouTube, and then just for the podcast for a while. I have this is a condenser mic. This one's a condenser mic. So I have this one. I have another one that's kind of like a flat style. That's up in my room, which is if my green screen thing doesn't work, I'm pointing off to the distance where about the door is to my room. So if this green screen doesn't work, it'll piss me off if it doesn't. I've been trying to get this to work all morning. So yes, I will be a little annoyed if it doesn't work. It means I wasted $10 for starters. It means I'll be going back to Plan B, and I hate Plan B, but Plan B it might be. In which case, Plan B was just something I bought at the Dollar Tree, and I just had to get some string, which, honestly, not that expensive. Probably like $2, and I can make my own green screen. Be like Bender from Futurama. So microphones. I have a small little Bluetooth speaker that I just got for $5, and I gotten that so I can use it as a backup speaker for a few things: my tablet, my MP3 player, and the one computer. So that way there's a backup speaker. I have a Bluetooth headset because my mom and I watched Real Steel on New Year's Day, and I'm like, you know what, I really want to look into getting one of those, and I found one on eBay. I liked it. I'm still trying to get it to work completely. I was screwing around with that too this morning. I'm still trying to work on getting the audio sounding not like garbage and trying to get it so that I understand how it works. So it's a challenge and a half, but I'm working on it. I am working on that. There's that. I did have it was like a micro, the 3.5 millimeter audio jack cables. I had a headset like that I gotten from the tech school that I went to, because they were going to throw them out because either they were updating them or they were told to get rid of them. And the one teacher saw that the one kid and I really liked them. Well, he picked a couple of them out, and I don't remember if my buddy got his or not, but I know I got mine. And it's like, okay, cool. And, took it home. I think I used it for like 3 days to try to do something with my old laptop, and I'm like, it doesn't work right. And now it doesn't work at all. Now time's just whooped its ass, and I'm like, yeah, screw it. I can just get something better. So there's that. I actually had 2 lapel mics. I have the USB one that everybody knows broke. In fact, I still have it. I did try to fix it, see if I could get it to work again. But it's the noise you're probably hearing on this, God hoping you're not, but the noise you might be hearing on this might be it's louder on that for some reason. And that's on everything I touch. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm done. I was unscrewing with it, and it didn't work right. Like I said, the one Q&A video, I went to record it, and it just wasn't working. It's like, all right, nuts to this. But I have a 3.5 millimeter one too that I had first gotten because it was supposed to be a USB one, and the listing was wrong. I didn't tell the person off about it. So I'm like, hey, look, if it works, it works. I don't care. I plugged it in, and I still have it. I have a little adapter that I gotten for USB to put like the recording and the audio ports, or the millimeter jack ports, into it, and then you plug it into a USB port instead. I do have one of those. I haven't tried it with that yet, but that is on my list to try. So I have that. I actually picked up a little gaming headset at work. It's like 2 little earbuds, and the microphone comes down to, I want to say, about here, give or take. And that has 2 of the connectors that I plugged into the thing, tried it out, and yeah, the audio, the earbud parts themselves, they work beautifully. The microphone sucks. I can't, there's no way of wording that in any other essence of the words, but they suck. It sucks. So see, I got the Bluetooth one. And plus there's one on most of my cameras that I got because I have three cameras, four cameras. Hey, crap! I got that one. Crap! I can't remember that. I got that. I have my little handy cam. I gotta dig out of the mothballs and charge the battery up on. Shit! I keep forgetting about that. I should probably just replace that battery. To be honest with you. Yeah, maybe I'll just replace that battery. But yeah, so basically, like most of my cameras. So I got at least three cameras, one camcorder. And I know somebody out there is gonna go, man, how the hell can you afford all this shit? eBay. You find good deals on eBay. And all the stuff is mostly new or like new. So for me, it's like, hey, I found good deals on eBay, or I got it at the right time, or I don't mind sifting through to try to find, oh, look, here's somebody that's selling it for like $15. Same thing's being sold by this seller for 30. This one's selling it for 15. Same condition. Sold. Yeah, I'm a bargain hunter. So if I find it and it's a bargain, I'll grab it. So but yeah, so I got most of my cameras. Well, okay, granted, the one camera was a Christmas gift for my grandmother, but then when she died, it ended up going to me. In all honesty, it was probably going to end up coming to me anyway. Because I guarantee you I was going to be the one having to use it. I got one camera at a flea market for $5, which was a really good deal. I just got to get a new battery for, which not that difficult. But the camcorder that I got the 1 year, I bought myself that I used. Ironically, I was using that for the Q&A videos for a while, and it gives really good quality. But then I got the webcams to make it a little easier. So I got the one that I bought at work. I got this one here that I'm using now. I have another one that I got because it was really good. And they each have a microphone on them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 more microphones. So I have a lot of microphones. I have a lot. I even have a little Tony the Tiger one. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but years ago, I think it was in high school yet. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, most of the Kellogg's cereal had this little promotional thing going on. It was a Tony the Tiger like headpiece, and it's all it was. And you send off for it, you eat the cereal, you save up the little things, you send off for it, and you get it. Well, my mom did, and I ended up getting it. Well, of course, I ate the fucking cereal, so she sent off for it, I got it, and my buddy had to quick go online, because I didn't have the internet at the time, to pull up a list of what exactly I needed to do to get this to work, essentially. And when I finally got it to work, it didn't work. I still have it. It probably will still work if I try it now with a couple of newer ideas that I know now, knowledge-wise. It'll probably work. But there is that. So at that one, and I know I had one of those old school microphone ones. I got that at a flea market once. Like the literal wand that like led off into a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. So there was that. And I got one that I got at Walmart. Had an on-off switch. That one doesn't work though anymore. That I know doesn't work. God knows I tried that one, but that one doesn't work anymore. That one's busted. I should probably sell that for parts. Maybe somebody can fix it on eBay. I don't know. But that one I know doesn't work. But yeah, I have a lot of microphones. Either I got them really cheap, like I found one, like the one that I was just talking about that I got at Walmart. I think was like $10, and I bought that years ago, like many years ago. So it was like $10. Most of them I got either like real cheap, or I like just did the bargain hunting and I found it really good price for it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to beat that. Or they were bought out of necessity, like my one condenser mic was, because I needed a condenser mic. I needed a better mic because my USB one, my Rock Band one, I thought was going to wear out, and I'm like, well, this one dies, I'm screwed. And it kind of did. It was starting to go out the 1 week, and happily I got the replacement just in the nick of time, set it up, and everything was good then. So, yeah, I own a lot of mics. I own way too many microphones. Seriously, I own way too many microphones. Like, if you wanted an exact number, I couldn't even begin to give you that. How many do I have right now that are currently in use? That would be about maybe 10. If I'm counting my cameras, that would be about 10. So that one I can give you a better answer on, but yeah. that was the last question. So I want to make this about a 30-minute video. And according to my timer down here, I got about 5 minutes left on that. So here's the deal. I want to talk to everybody about something really cool that's coming. And by the way, in case you're wondering, that was literally the last question. So, all right. So, a lot of you know that I said this in the past about I don't want to become a gaming channel. And that's still true. I don't want to be. But I thought about something. Since I have some free time once again, courtesy of the world just deciding to screw me right in the ass, and some other ideas for some passive income, because I'm kind of getting the feeling my job's liable to be gone soon. Don't ask me why I'm getting that feeling. I just am. For some reason, I've been getting that feeling all weekend. Well, actually, for the last couple months anyway, but still. So here's the thing. I would like to make an announcement that within the coming months, there's going to be a new video series here on this channel. It is called The Adventures of. And if you've heard the podcast, you already know I talked about this, but I am making it official. I am going to be working on The Adventures of Bob Bastard. Yes, that's right. Now you're like, what the hell is Bob Bastard? Well, Bob Bastard's a Pokemon trainer. Because Bob Bastard wants to be the best bastard trainer there is. So what's Bob Bastard going to do? Well, Bob Bastard is going to become a Pokemon trainer. And I was going to start this off in Yellow, and I was testing Yellow to try to get my feet wet to kind of reintegrate myself, because I never played Gen 1, I never played Gen 2. I came in at Gen 3, and I came in at the remake of Gen 1. So basically Gen 3. When Fire Red came out, I had already owned Sapphire. So I thought, well, let me just start off with Generation 1 and work my way up. Yeah. That's not fucking happening. That's not happening. I'm literally playing some Pokemon Yellow just to unwind a little bit and just break my mind free for some stuff. And it's been kicking my ass. Literally, it's been kicking my ass. And I have watched videos. I've watched Madrybread do videos. I have watched J-Rose11 do videos. I have watched Scott's Thought do videos on this. And it's just been kicking my ass and kicking my ass and kicking my ass. And I have a pretty decent team in there. I got Whiskers. It's a female Nidoran. I have a male Nidoran that evolved. Well, Whiskers evolved too now. I got all three of the starters that you would normally get, because in Yellow that could happen. Why they didn't remake Yellow, I don't know. That would have been cool. Put a Yellow cartridge, limited edition, remake Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Advance. That would have been kick-ass. But no. So I thought about it, and this was after me playing this on Sunday while the podcast was uploading. I'm like, well, let me work on playing this a little bit, getting this done. And after that was all said and done, I'm like, yeah. So, I'm going to be starting in Gen 3, where I fucking started. That's where Bob Bastard's going to start. So, that's what's going to happen. Bob Bastard's going to be starting in Pokemon Sapphire like I started in Pokemon Sapphire. I'm not going to be going into this semi-blind, though, because I'm going to remember some of the stuff. And I still have my walkthrough yet. I still have my walkthrough for Pokemon Sapphire and Fire Red and Leaf Green. Ruby and Sapphire. But I still have my walkthroughs for those two games. So you know Bob Bastard's going to go into this prepared. That's right. The Adventures of Bob Bastard's going to be starting with Pokemon Sapphire, the way that I started Pokemon, the way that I jumped into the league. And maybe after I'm done, I will backtrack to Johto. I never played Johto, and that would be really fun to play that, because I don't plan on playing Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but yeah, maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe. But definitely I'm starting in Sapphire, because Yellow's just been whooping my ass. It was just whooping my ass, and I literally just got past Surge's Gym, and now all of a sudden because that game definitely creeps up the level jump. If you're not prepared for it, the difficulty scale jumps fast depending on which way you go. That difficulty scale jumps, and it jumps fast. Whereas Sapphire, Fire Red, most of the shit that happened in Gen 1 and 2 was ironed out by then. Most of the bad stuff, so that's a good one to start off with. So that's where Bob Bastard's going to be starting. Plus, I got some really good stuff planned for Bob Bastard's first episode. So look forward to the pilot episode of The Adventures of Bob Bastard! I'm looking forward to this. So that's going to be coming up. I am planning to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I also found this morning, I should say, I found a really cool Pokemon game I kind of want to show off to everybody. This thing really is pretty cool. It's a Marvel Pokemon game. I don't know if somebody out there's already done it, but I love this thing's funny as hell. I got my ass whooped in that though. Now, granted, in that, I did get one badge. And I got my ass whooped at the Boulder badge. But I have an Iron Man, and my Iron Man's at like level 22. It's level 22 Iron Man. So yeah, I want to show that off a little bit. I want to show some of that gameplay off. That's pretty badass. That's kind of fun. Annoying as all hell. It's a Pokemon. It's a ROM hack. Somebody made a fan-made ROM hack, I should say, of Pokemon Fire Red. Though I kind of like, I'd have to start it right back over the beginning because your rival's Superman. Oh, if I have a chance to kick Superman's ass, you know I'm going to take that. Oh, you know I'm going to take that. So yeah, I have that to look forward to. But yes, that, definitely the Adventures of Bob Bastard's going to be coming up. Do I want to go all gaming? No. Test the waters with the Adventures of Bob Bastard. But mostly, I am just looking forward to just having a little bit more free time. I want to try to go on a Pokemon journey, and I want to bring you all along for the ride. Same way that I started. We're starting in Sapphire, because that's what I started with. I wanted Ruby, but I didn't realize at the time that Walmart was having Sapphire and Target was having Ruby, and I bought mine at freaking Walmart. I didn't know that that's what the little deal was, that they had worked out. I didn't know that at the time. I really didn't. So, it's going to be starting in Sapphire. I was going to start in Yellow and work through like Gen 1, Gen 2, then Gen 3. Then I'm like, Fire Red and Leaf Green were in Gen 3, and they were remakes of Gen 1. And I don't have to play Yellow and make an ass out of myself in Yellow. Screw it! Gen 3 it is! That's where we're starting. Gen 3 with Sapphire. The first game that I ever played, that's where we're starting off my adventure. Because, as always, Pokemon is Pokemon. I'm just looking forward to it. Am I going to become a Poketuber? God, no! I do have some other videos planned. I do want to bring Andrew Discusses back. That's been on a massive hiatus for a while. I do want to try to bring the Anime GBU back. I've been working on something really special for that, so please bear with me while I'm still working on Season 2 for that. I have been trying to get something to work for it, make it a little more special. Trying being the key phrase in that sentence. Trying. Not succeeding, but trying. So please bear with me in that. But either way, thank you all so much for hanging out with me for the last 30-some minutes. I know this wasn't a very long Q&A. I didn't have that many questions this month. Next month's Q&A, I will, let's just take a look here. Come on, calendar. Here we go. Come on, calendar. Let's go. That works out beautifully. Again, how about the 21st? We try having all the questions in please, by the 21st of February 21st. So we have all of our questions brought to us together in one beautiful home by the 21st of February. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rose's Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, nail that notification bell so you can be made aware of when new videos drop right here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Until next time, folks, I am out of here. Catch you later. Catch you on the flip side. Oh, and let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see any uniqueness with the Adventures of Bob Bastard. I'm taking any and all suggestions to really help make the pilot episode great. Because the pilot episode is going to help dictate how the rest of the series goes. It's going to be like a TV series. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, please. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. And until next time, bye, everybody.